for the climate march tomorrow.
Yeah.
You know, in this town and in the country, there are a lot of climate change skeptics. I mean, where do you think that comes from, and why don't you think, even though, what is it, 99% of the climate scientists say that, you know, there is human cause of this, that the information and the science doesn't go through?
Well, it seems to be unique to America, the climate skeptic. As America's got quite a few things unique about it at the moment, but the climate change is one of those things. And so since now you have the Republicans running America, what we as business leaders are trying to do is to get the message across to those skeptics that even if you are a skeptic, it makes sense for America and the rest of the world to be powered by clean energy. I mean, I think even the biggest climate skeptic must like to breathe, their children to breathe clean air. So if we can power the world with sun, by the sun and by wind and by wonderful innovations in batteries, we're going to create hundreds of thousands, millions of jobs. We're going to have clean air, and we'll have a fuel price, energy price globally, which is about half what the current energy price is, and it'll be like that forever. So whereas if we don't invest in clean energy and get out there and create those millions of jobs, fuel prices could be back up at $150 a barrel again, and in my opinion, we'll be polluting and damaging the world we live in as well.
But can any of those goals that you just outlined be achieved if the United States is not an active partner in all of that? I mean, you're a big supporter of COP21, but I mean, who knows where the United States government is right now and whether it's in or it's out. But if the United States officially gets out of the Paris Agreement, can any of these goals be reached?
Well, the United States will be left way behind if it doesn't keep the momentum going. And I mean, China has got a clean energy revolution going on. I mean, millions of jobs are being created in clean energy. Europe's got a clean energy revolution going on. South America's got a clean energy revolution going on. Unfortunately, in America, 95% of business leaders believe in climate change, and they want to do something about it. Most of the oil companies in America are investing heavily in technology that will be the technology of the future when the demand for oil disappears. So it's not going to be as easy, obviously, if you've got an administration that puts barriers up rather than encouraging it. But I think we've got to make it happen, and we've got to get to that carbon neutrality by 2050.